Hello, fellow modeling and tabletop gaming enthusiasts, and welcome to the Mediocre Modeler Show. As always, I am your host, the Mediocre Modeler. I don't always announce that, but I felt like this time I probably would. So, today we've got another inbox review for you. I said in the last episode we'd probably do this one soon, so we're going to go ahead and do it now. For those of you that were paying attention and remembered, I did talk about one of the kits that I had recently ordered, which was the Rubicon Models 1/4 ton 4x4 utility truck, also known as the Willys Jeep, from Rubicon Models. I actually ordered this from Kick-Ass Mail Order. I ordered two of these, as a matter of fact. I think they were like $20 a piece, which is a pretty good deal as far as I'm concerned, especially in these days for miniature wargaming. So, without any further ado, let's head down to the bench and take a look at what we get in the box. One of the main reasons I opted to go with the Rubicon Models boxing of the ubiquitous Jeep was because of this right here. The armored Jeep parts are included. There are a couple of other companies that make Jeeps. You've got Company B Models, Warlord Games as well. But those are a mix of white metal, resin, but this is actually an all-plastic kit, which I think Rubicon has actually put out a couple of different boxings. They've got like a SAS version of this as well. Contains, I think, the same main components with a few different things. So, as you can see, the Rubicon Models, 1/56 scale. It's got the foldable windshield, the Browning 1919 or the Modus, the M2 machine gun, the Mediterranean air filter. Got two different cover choices for the tarps. Got the wire cutter option that sticks up on the front of the fender. And then we've got the armored variant that can have the twin bazookas. And then we've got a total of 4 different figures to populate the Jeep here. We've got some nice artwork on some of the box sides. And of course, we've got historical information as well as a couple of different color schemes. Try and pardon the ring light there. As well as a preview of the decal sheet. So, let's go ahead, open this one up, take a look at all the stuff we've got inside, which is actually quite a bit. So we've got a number of different baggies of sprues here. We've got our instruction sheet, kind of gives us some of the variants that we can build, breakdown of all of our sprues. There's our decal sheet. We'll look at that in a second. Kind of got a breakdown of all our instructions and different options. Our build options, so decide which kind of version you want to do. We've got our option for our armored Willys. So the reason I got 2 is I can do one as a normal Jeep and then one is the armored Jeep. I think that looks pretty cool. We've got the options there for finishing out our armored Willys with either the twin bazookas or machine gun. And then we've got the assembly of our different crew figures. So I always thought the armored Jeep was kind of cool. Having seen a few of those in 1/35 scale, I thought it'd be kind of cool to have one in a gaming scale. It doesn't really affect the playability of it, and it doesn't really change anything. I just thought it was kind of cool, and I know Warlord does have a armored Jeep model, but I think it's like $35 or something like that. So, $20 for this, and you get all the different variants. You have the ability to do all of these different things. So, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the decal sheet. You can see we've got markings for the U.S. Army, the U.S. Marine Corps, as well as Commonwealth options. It even breaks it down. You've got Commonwealth registration numbers, hood numbers, you've got your bumper numbers. You can make a MASH Jeep, RAF, military police. Just about anything you can think of, you've got options for in that decal sheet. So, with our main sheet here, I'll try to make it so you can see it as best you can. You've got a number of different options. You've got your main chassis, like your windscreen. You've got some different options for like your tarp covered windscreen. And you can see we've got options for all like the Commonwealth machine guns as well, the Lewis guns and the Bren guns. Got your jerry cans, your air filter, the pedestal mount for your machine gun or your bazookas. Then you got your 2 different 50 cals, 2 different mounts for those, as well as your 1919, which is probably what I'm going to do, is actually probably use the 1919s. And then since I've got 2 of these, I can scavenge the 50 cals from from these to use on my Company B models M16. So it's kind of your main sprue. Sorry for the glare. I'm just not feeling like opening these up quite yet. So next we've got our parts for our armored Jeep. So we've got our armored windscreen, the side panels, the twin bazookas, and the mount for those, as well as sort of that front radiator armored plate. Got two of our crew figures there, driver and passenger. Two more of our crew figures. And we've got the main body of our Jeep there. And then we've got another one of the covered Jeep options, and the parts for that, as well as the lowered cover frame, for lack of a better term there, I guess. And then we've got our second option for the cover, which it's got the opening in the back but doesn't have it opened up. So now there's one or two reviews of this particular kit out there already, but I just thought I'd throw my 2 cents in there, and we'll probably do a review building this up here before too long, just to kind of see how things all go together. Well, there we have it, folks. I hope you enjoyed that review of the Rubicon Models Willys Jeep. I'm definitely looking forward to getting into that. I'll probably start a building one of these fairly soon and get you a build review of that. Probably won't record the whole process, but I'll just kind of get it built up and show you the end product and let you know what my thoughts are on it. So definitely hope you enjoyed that. If you feel so inclined, please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, folks, may your paints be thin, your brushes be pointy, and your dice be hot.